We are all set for our first declaration here inside the Alamo Dome. It belongs to Aaron Washington, and Aaron has all of us watching. He's got all of his teammates watching too. That's the West team awaiting the first declaration. Lewis Johnson, take it away.
You gotta love this. And now time for our first declaration of this 2026 season. Aaron Washington is here with his family, ready for a big moment. And this moment has been coming for a long time. This young man received his first scholarship offer from Arizona right before 9th grade. Can you believe that? And as you stand here today, Aaron, you have 41 offers as a junior. That's incredible. Now, his nickname is J.O. because he competed in the Junior Olympics in track and field. 6 foot, 170 pounds, been through some injuries, but that's all cleared up and he's ready to go. All right, Aaron, you told us that you watched this game last year and you saw some of your other modern day athletes declare, and now it's your moment. Your family is here. Your mom, look at Dominique Washington, your mom. I can see the anticipation on her face. Your dad, Tony Hart, is right there. There's your sister, Talia Hart. And your Meemaw is here as well. You got to have Meemaw. And she's got somebody on Zoom on the plane there on FaceTime. That's Patricia Arujo. Beautiful moment. All right, from 41 offers to 5 hats. Where are you going to play your college football? We've got Alabama, Nebraska, Ohio State, USC, and Washington. Aaron, it's your time. I've got that.
First and foremost, I want to thank God because I wouldn't be here without him. Big shout out to my family. It takes a village, you know, sacrifices, time, effort, you know. They put a lot into me, so I wouldn't be here without them either. So, you know, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents too.
There we go. I see a USC Trojans hat on Aaron. All right, you got to tell me, why is this a school for you?
Just the benefits on and off the field, especially Coach T. Reed. You know, we built since 9th grade, so, you know, it's a big moment for me. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed.
And you told us that you want to be a part of building something for the next year or two, and how do you see the future of the Trojan program with you being there?
Natty, that's all I got to say.
Natty is it. The family's excited. We're underway, Paul.
Declaration time, and there is a USC hat on the table for a top 5 linebacker in the nation from Tustin, California. Taven Epps with Marty Snyder.
Yeah, Paul, you mentioned it for the class of 2027. Taven Epps, one of the best linebackers in the country. We have mom, Sierra, dad, Marcus here. His girlfriend's on the very end. Grandma is here as well. He was committed to Texas, opened things back up in November, and now it is down to Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, USC, and Texas. Still in the mix. Taven, where are you going to play your college football?
First and foremost, I want to thank God for putting me in the right place, around the right people around my life. I want to thank my mom and dad for blessing me and helping me with all the struggles I had in life and putting the right thing for me. I want to thank the Navy SEAL for supporting the love and showing the Navy All-American Bowl. And I want to thank my coaches at Tustin High School, especially Hawk, for teaching me the game of football and showing me the love of the game. And that being said, I'm going to take my 3 to 4 years to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma! And the family cheers. How did Coach Venables impress you in the recruiting process?
He impressed me a lot. He has great defense. He closed a lot of great defense over the years. I'm a good defensive guy.
Yeah, and he said he helped you on your recruiting visit. He said, here's how you can be better.
He showed me how I can be a great linebacker, get my body right, and make it to the league one day.
And also, Paul, as a young man with a 3.5 GPA, he pointed to the fact that Oklahoma has a 99% graduation rate for their football players. He's going to be a good one in Norman.
Yeah, there's a lot of nose tackle coming somebody's way for the junior from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Marty, take it away.
Well, that's a great way to put it. A lot of nose tackle, 329 pounds. As an 11th grader, Devon Robinson was the Defensive Player of the Year for his region in Mississippi. We have mom Kimberly. We have dad Percy here. His brother and sister are also here. And 20 friends and family here as well for Devon's declaration. And it is down to one of these schools: Notre Dame, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Texas A&M. Devon, who's it going to be?
First and foremost, I want to give all thanks to God, my family, and my coaches, and everybody that supported me through my journey. With that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be committed to University of Oklahoma.
How about that? Back-to-back for Coach Venables. What a start to the day for the Sooners. What made the difference for Oklahoma?
Man, since day one, when they were recruiting me, man, they've been showing me the most interest, man. And I feel like I could do good in that defense.
You said you wanted to commit in this game. Why did you want to commit here at the Navy All-American Bowl?
Yes, sir. Just growing up watching the game, you know, all these fans, so I just made a decision, commit in front of everybody.
Dream come true for this young man. But Andrew, how about back-to-back for the Sooners here in San Antonio?
Thank you so much. Jahide Brown is here with his family, ready to go from the Christian Academy of Louisville, Kentucky. Now, Jahide is 5'10", 185 pounds, but don't let that size fool you because he can go up and get that ball. This young man was #1 in the state of Kentucky in catches, tied for touchdowns, and has that 4.4 speed. That might be all you need to know right there. I did ask him if there were any surprises about being here during the week, and Jahide, remember you said yes, the size of the linemen, because they don't make them that big in your parts. There's some big boys out here for sure, and he said he's loved the competition throughout the week. All right, Jahide, you've got your family here. They're anticipating this moment. Your mom, Marshall Evans, is here. Your dad, Julian Brown. Your uncle, Gary Reed, right behind me, who coached you when you were younger, another coach as well. Your cousin, Garyon Hobbs, is going to be declaring right here at this table shortly, but now this is your moment. I remember you telling me that you watched this game on TV and you thought it looked cool to see kids from modern day declaring, and now it's your time. So here we are with the hats. Alabama, Indiana, Louisville, Vanderbilt, and Ole Miss. Jahide, it's your time. Where are you going to play your college football?
First off, I want to thank God. I want to thank my family here supporting me. I want to thank my coaches back at home and my teammates back at home. With all that being said, I would like to commit to the University of Indiana.
Oh, he's going to Indiana. IU. Okay. And you've got the gloves to go with it as well. Jahide, you're the class of 2027. Why is it so important for you to declare so early?
I just felt like the time was right, you know, going through all of my business and stuff. I just felt like Indiana was home.
Alrighty. And how impressed are you by the way they're rolling through the college football playoffs right now? Because that's been unbelievable, especially what we saw last night.
I mean, honestly, I'm not that impressed because it's what Coach Sig does. He plays top teams and he beats them.
All right, fantastic. Mom's got the T-shirt, so that's an approval from her. Jahide, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Paul, big pickup. IU.
Big moment has arrived for Montana Torbert. Marty.
Paul Montana is the 17th ranked athlete in the class of 2027. And get this, he played 100% of the snaps for his teams this year. This team this year that went 11-1. He was a starting quarterback, starting free safety, the kick returner, and he also held on kicks as well. By the way, we did ask. He did not play in the band at halftime, but he's going to bring a lot of talent to one of these schools. Cincinnati to maybe stay home, Maryland, Indiana, Iowa, or Pitt. We have mom Takesha here, brother Keyshawn. Montana, who's it going to be?
First and foremost, I want to thank God. None of this is possible without the man above. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother for pushing me, all my coaches throughout this process, and therefore, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'm going to be taking my talents to the University of Indiana.
How about that? Another pick for the Hoosiers. What made the difference for Indiana for you?
Just the culture, the winning ability, and our defensive coordinator and his great schemes, and just a family in Indiana.
So you play everything in high school, but you want to play defensive back in college. How does that quarterback knowledge help you as a DB?
I just see the game from a different aspect, from a quarterback point perspective. I read the defenses, read the wide receivers, and read the opposite tackles and how the quarterback drop back. It's just quick reaction.
Hey, Paul, Kurt Cignetti and Indiana just keep winning, don't they?
Man, that's 2 in a row. We have another declaration. Lewis standing by with Coors Loken.
Absolutely standing by with this young man who is a class of 2027. He is a 4-star tight end, 6'5", 220. You can see the size right here. Finished the 2024 season with 28 catches, 425 yards, and 9 touchdowns. Now, the season was cut a little short with an injury, but that's all healed up, so he is still on his way. And this guy's a multi-sport athlete. It's not just football. It's basketball as well. I'm proud to know you're track and field guys too. You know, you sprint, discus, hurdles, you did it all, so that's really great. Now, he is not practicing here because the rules in Wisconsin state that juniors can't practice or play in this game, but hopefully back here next year. All right, so we've got family here. His mom is here. There's Deb and his dad, Dave. His sister's here with her husband. Thank you all for being here. And, of course, the Navy surrounding him as well. All right, we've got 5 hats, Coors. You ready? We've got Indiana, Iowa State, Kansas, Notre Dame, and Wisconsin. And so in 2027, where are you going to play your college football?
First, I'd just like to thank all the people that made this possible. My friends, family, coaches, and teammates. Most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. With that being said, I'll be taking my talents to Wisconsin.
Headed to Wisconsin, all right. So first of all, what was the experience like being around everybody as a junior, and then will you be back next year, do you think?
I had a wonderful experience, met a lot of really cool guys, learned a lot of great things, and I'm definitely going to try to get back next year.
Awesome. And why Wisconsin? I understand it's not too far, huh?
Oh yeah, it's about 2 hours away. Been to plenty of games, been down there a ton, and it's home. It's home. You know when you know, and I'm a Badger.
Yeah, I mean, how long have you known that you were probably going to be a Badger?
The second I got my offer, wow, I could be one of those guys that I've been watching for 12 years, like that's what I want to be.
Awesome, you're on your way. Mom and dad are happy, the family's happy. Of course, Loken headed to Wisconsin, Paul.
Johnson with Garyon Hobbs.
All right, Paul, thanks very much. This is going to be another exciting one. We've got Garyon Hobbs here, who attended 2 different high schools, currently at the Christian Academy of Louisville. Now, he plays offense and defense, and in 2025, Garyon scored 15 touchdowns between offense, defense, and special teams. He told us he enjoys defense more, and I asked him why. He said because defense is the heart of the game, and when you can stop somebody from scoring, that wins you the game. Garyon's already got 5 tackles in this game so far today. Now, your brother, Jihad Brown, already declared. We've got the family all back here again. We're glad to see you all, and glad that you guys have had a great week. And most of the folks are here from Louisville. We've got your mom, Jamesetta Crawford. We've got your aunt, Doretha Smith, and then your grandmother, Constance Crawford. So 3 generations right here to celebrate this moment. That is a big deal. All righty, here we go. We've got the hats here on the table. Notre Dame, Louisville, Kentucky, Indiana, and Vanderbilt. Garyon, now the moment is yours. Where will you play your college football in 2027?
Yes, sir. First, I'd like to thank God for putting me in this position today and making me. I'd like to thank my family, everybody behind me, all my coaches at home. I thank everybody that's watching at home. And for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to Indiana University.
Okay, so we've got Indiana. Okay, I was worried there for a second, but we have an extra Indiana hat under the table, but it still works. Tell me why Indiana's the spot for you.
The coaches there don't just coach, they develop all their kids, and I feel like that's what I need at the next level.
And how early did they actually offer you, Garyon?
My freshman year.
And what did that mean to you?
Everything. That was one of my first 2 offers.
Wow, awesome. So the family's excited. He's clearly back on the field, maybe for more tackles, Paul. Garyon headed to Indiana. Another big pickup for the Hoosiers.
Hey, how about the 24 hours for Kurt Cignetti? A 34-point win last night over Oregon and 3 declarations today. And let's go to Marty Snyder on the sideline.
Yeah, Paul, Allen Evans is the #1 player in the state of Kentucky for the 2027 class. He's a big corner at 6'2", and as a junior, still growing. So we have Mom Sharonda, Dad Allen, Brother Max all here to celebrate this pick, which is down to Louisville, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Penn State, and Alabama. Allen, where are you going to play your college football?
First, I want to thank God. Then I want to thank my coaches, my family, and everybody who supported me. For the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to the University of Louisville.
Going to Louisville and staying at home. Now, you've been a Louisville fan your entire life. You went to games when you were a young kid there, but was this about more than just staying at home?
Yes, sir. Louisville's my hometown. They were the first guys to offer me, and I believe in what Jeff Brom is building in the program.
Paul, the nice thing about committing to your hometown college when you're a junior, he plans to go to every game next year in his senior year of high school. But Jeff Brom, big pickup here.
Marty, thank you. And he told us yesterday, being a hometown hero would be a very good thing.
Caleb, after a long game and a long wait for this moment, we've got two hats here. We've got Southern Miss and North Texas. Where will you be playing your college football next year? And being the team barber.
Well, first I'd like to say thanks to my parents for raising me and keeping me on the right path for my high school career and all that. And I'd like to thank God for keeping me straight. And for the next 4 years, I'd be attending Southern Miss.
Southern Miss, there's a big cheer, so everybody's in agreement. Caleb, what has the week been like for you here in San Antonio with all these teammates?
It's been a lot. I met new people and a lot of activities. You know, I've never been a part of something like this, and I'm truly blessed.
What do you think about the Navy, the way they played this out for you guys all week long, and what kind of values or experience have you taken from the Navy experience?
I really like the Navy. You know what I'm saying? If I would, if I wasn't doing football, I'd probably consider going to the Navy. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a great answer. Wish you the best of luck going to Southern Miss.